Welcome to LASVEGAS. Y'all can guess that right. Las Vegas for the round of 6. The final round. And this is going to be the race to decide who is going to make the champions. Kyle Busch, William Byron, Chase Briscoe, and Alex Bowman are currently at the top, are currently the drivers, who are currently going to be Keselowski and Wallace are below the cutoff line or the advanced line, whatever. And Castrol White make its last ever start in the Nascar Cup Series, because next year when I go to the 6th car, Kinder Bueno is going to be taking over Castrol White. So now that we're here for Las Vegas, probably much new adventures and so much more exciting things than there has been, because this is the beginning of the round of 6. So let's go ahead and get the round of 6 over with to decide our championship drivers. Group number 1, Kyle Busch, playoffs, and Ryan Preece. Kyle Busch is our playoff point standings leader. I believe he's actually the straight up point standings leader altogether. I believe that. Let's see. Oh, Kyle Busch nudges the camera, but he does lead lap number 1. The Las Vegas, this is the second time the NASCAR Cup Series has ever went to Las Vegas. The last time he went to Las Vegas, this was just yesterday morning. Harrison Burton won, but locked to the playoffs, was he was knocked out after the round of 8. He was knocked out in Texas, which was last night's race. He was knocked out the playoffs along with Stenhouse. Oh, another camera hit. Oh, Kyle Busch leads lap number 2, and Ryan Preece did not make it. So hope is all over for Ryan Preece in Las Vegas. He is out. Sorry, I had all the people signing up for next year there. And the 24 is going to be in next series, but it's not going to be Hendrick fans. It's going to be a YouTuber named McCarthy Boys or Brothers, whatever. Braceville Boys. And Kyle Busch is going to have a shot at the championship. What is all this stuff in the floor? Kyle Busch is going to have a shot at the championship. He's going to advance to the next round. Okay, I need to move next year's signups. Righto. In the next group, we have Connor Daly and William Byron, playoffs. William Byron is second in the standings, just below Kyle Busch. He's going to try to make it to the next round to make the playoffs, but he surprisingly is not going to lead lap 1. Lap 1 is going to surprisingly go to the 50 of Connor Daly. That could be a big change up, because now Connor Daly leading us to lap number 2. That could put Byron in a bad position. But Byron leads lap 2 to Daly. No, Daly did not make it out of the camera. So that's the best thing about Connor Daly, is that he led his first career lap. But hoop is over 40-50 of Connor Daly. He's not going to advance. And the playoff driver of William Byron is going to make it into the next round. In the next group, we have Chase Briscoe, playoffs, and Michael McDowell. Chase Briscoe is in the playoffs and is 3rd in the standings. Oh, but like McDowell's going to lead lap number 1. There's a change-up. The non-playoff driver starting to lead. But Briscoe leads lap number 2, and McDowell did not make it off the ramp. So hope is all over for the non-playoff driver of Michael McDowell. He is not going to advance. And Chase Briscoe, a driver in the playoffs, is going to advance to the next round. In the next group, we have Chase Elliott And Alex Bowman, playoffs. Hendrick teammates. It's just Elliott's out of the playoffs, and Bowman is in the playoffs. And Bowman is fourth in the standings, right behind the cutoff line. One spot above the cutoff line. Okay. I don't know what that was. Alex Bowman led lap one, but then he hit the chair and went back across the camera, but did not come far enough to be an elimination. Chase Elliott leads lap 2, and Alex Bowman, the playoffs driver, is not going to make it in time. Hope is all over for the 48 of Alex Bowman. He is not going to make the championship. He is eliminated from the playoffs, and Chase Elliott is going to make it to the next round. That is a huge change-up. Alex Bowman is not going to make the playoffs. He is not going to have a shot at the championship this year. In the next group, we have Brad Keselowski, playoffs, and Dale Jr. Brad Keselowski is the first driver below the cutoff. He is the first spot under the cutoff. And he's joined by Bubba Wallace right behind that. Keselowski and Wallace are under the cutoff line, but now Keselowski's above the cutoff line, and Wallace is still below. Wallace just goes up one spot because Bowman is now dead last in the cutoff line, since he just got out, meaning that Bowman is eliminated from the playoffs, so he's not going to have a shot. Dale Jr. leads lap 1. Okay, what was that from Brad Keselowski? Brad Keselowski leads lap number 2. Dale's just going to ram the camera. But they both still make it to the end. One more lap. Who's going to make it? Keselowski or Jr.? Can Keselowski make the championship? Well, can he have a shot? Yes! In a photo finish. Brad Keselowski is going to lead lap 3 and advance to the next round. And hope is lost for Dale Jr. He's not going to advance. He is out. Joined by Ryan Preece, Connor Daly, Michael McDowell, playoff driver Alex Bowman, and Dale Jr. That's just a heartbreak for all those Alex Bowman fans out there. And the next group, we have Ty Dillon and Bubba Wallace, playoffs. Bubba Wallace is below the cut line and is being replaced by Dreamed Cake next year. Bowman, but Wallace wants to get a championship or at least a win before that happens. And since Dillon's a custom car, Wallace thinks he's going to have a chance. And he's going to lead lap 1. And Dillon did not fully make it by the camera, meaning that hope is all lost for Ty Dillon. He is not going to advance. And Wallace is going to still have hope. He's going to advance to the next round. That's all the playoff drivers, and only so far one has been eliminated. One more to be eliminated now. In the next group, we have Kevin Harvick and Daniel Suarez, because all the playoff drivers are over with now. So Harvick and Suarez is in then the next group. Oh! Yoo-hoo! That was a big hit for Daniel to the wall, but Harvick flips onto his roof and doesn't make the bike camera. Harvick's hope is lost in Las Vegas. He's not going to advance. And Daniel Suarez has hope in Las Vegas. He's going to advance to the next round. We have Kimi Räikkönen or Riley Herbst in the 71 today. And him and Harrison Burton are in the last group. In the next group, we have Ryan Blaney and Eric Jones. Eric Jones was eliminated in Darlington along with Joey Logano. So Jones was a playoff contender, but like I said, was eliminated with Logano. Ryan Blaney's going to lead lap number 1. Ryan Blaney's off to a great start already. Ryan Blaney's going to lead lap number 2. It's Blaney about to advance to the next round, or can Jones have a chance? Oh! Blaney flipped right at the last second, and hope is all over for Blaney. He did cross the line, but after Jones did. So that means Blaney loses hope. He is not going to advance because when he flipped, Jones had to run to get around Blaney. So Jones is going to advance to the next round. In the next group, we have Ty Gibbs and Austin Cindric. I believe I said it in the last stream. I don't know if I did or not, but I am happy to have Cindric back. Out of that big Daytona road course wreck. So I was hoping Cindric would have a chance, but it just did not come. Oh, got my back. Austin Cindric has a comeback. He's going to lead lap number 1. He's going to lead lap number 2 in a photo finish with Ty Gibbs. One more lap. Is it going to be Cindric or is it going to be Gibbs? In a photo finish since Austin Cindric. He is going to have hope in Las Vegas. He's going to make it to the next round. He is going to advance. And Ty Gibbs, baby Gibby, is going to lose hope in Las Vegas. He is going not advance. He is out. Next group, we have Matt Crafton and Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon and Matt Crafton, because Austin Dillon's leading this to the group. So far, no other playoff drivers eliminated. Austin Dillon leads lap 1, because all the other playoff drivers made it into the next round. Surprisingly, Matt Crafton's going to lead lap number 2. Yeah, photo finish. Oh, too close to call. You're going to have to see a replay. That was just too close to call. I'm looking at the TV right now. It is... So y'all don't have to look at the TV and blind yourself in case. Here is your finish. That was definitely too close to call. But when you look from the side... Oh, let's look from the other side. You can see Dillon's bumper ahead of Matt Crafton's. Meaning Austin Dillon is going to have hope in Las Vegas. He is going to advance to the next round, and Matt Crafton is going to lose hope in Las Vegas. He is not going to advance. And in the next group, we have Kyle Larson and Ross Chastain. Chastain leads lap number 1. Chastain's going to lead lap number 2. Here's advantages for Ross Chastain. Now, can Ross Chastain make it to the end and get the championship? Or not get the championship, make it to the next round? Oh! Before we do that lap, the board slid down, giving Larson the chance. Because as y'all saw, the board slid. It's cost Chastain to flip. Sure, I have to put this thing back up a little bit. Alright, test lap before we go back for our third lap. It's a test. A test with Chastain and Larson. Yeah, that's to be good enough. Final lap. Oh! That was a photo finish. Just too close to call. We're going to have to see that. Alright. Let me go check. One thousandth of a second. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Chastain beat Larson by 1/1000th of a second. So, Ooh, hope for Chastain. He's going to advance to the next round. And no hope for Kyle Larson. He is not going to advance. And that number 5, battling Sebi Camaro. In the next group, we have Chris Buescher and Christopher Bell. Christopher Buescher and Christopher Bell. The Christophers. It's the third Bussy brother. It's the third Bussy brother to ring the bell. It's Christopher Bell. Oh, what was that? Huge choke for Chris Buescher at the end of the ramp. Chris Buescher is not going to advance. Poor Chris Buescher in that 17 machine. Christopher Bell is number 20. He's going to advance to the next round. And in the next group, we have Justin Haley and Joey Logano. Joey Logano used to be in the playoffs, was eliminated after Darlington, but still has a shot to win in Las Vegas. We're coming down to the end of the groups. Oh! Another choke, lap number 1. Oh God, it's rammed group number 1 and 2, and whatever the next number is. Hope is all over for Justin Haley. He is not going to advance to the next round. And there is hope for the 22 Verizon machine of Joey Logano. He is going to advance to the next round. In the next group, we have Eric Almirola and Koila Joy. How is this going to go? Why is there so much hair down here? My dog just figured it out. Eric Almirola, Koila Joy. And a photo finish. Eric Almirola plays lap number 1. Oh, what? Huge choke at the end of the ramp right there. Eric Almirola loses hope in Las Vegas. He is out. That was one big choke. What that means, Corey LaJoy is going to have a chance in Las Vegas. He's going to advance to the next round. The next group, we have an ordinary group. AJ Allmendinger and Season 1 class winner, Martin Truex Jr. Oh, God, my bad. Martin Truex Jr. leads lap number 1. Photo finish. Martin Truex Jr. leads lap number 2. Martin Truex Jr. is going to lead lap number 3. He's going to have a chance in Las Vegas. 0 career wins because the class doesn't count as a career win. So Martin Truex Jr. is going to have a chance in Las Vegas in that 19 Auto Owners Toyota. AJ Allmendinger is going to lose hope in Las Vegas. He is not going to advance. In the next group, we have Tyler Reddick and Jimmy Johnson. One more race for Jimmy Johnson. It's tomorrow. Josh Berry's going to be behind the wheel. No, because tomorrow's on her. Nemechek's going to be behind the wheel. I don't know, 42. What on earth? Y'all saw that, right? See this mirror, did y'all not just see Tyler Reddick? He pushed down, like, no. Tyler Reddick, okay. Tyler Reddick pushed John Hunter Nemechek down into the wall. So that's not going to be acceptable. So we're doing a redo lap. John Hunter Nemechek leads lap number 1. So surprisingly, a huge change. Oh, Nemechek rams the camera to lead lap number 2. Did he even make it across? Barely anything he did. That was lap number 3, boys. Tyler Reddick is going to, for once, beat John Hunter Nemechek to it. Oh, God. Tyler Reddick has a chance in Las Vegas. He's going to advance to the next round. Hope is over for John Hunter Nemechek. He is not going to advance. Feels so weird only having one playoff driver not in the championship. That's Alex Bowman. Bowman is out of the playoffs, is not making the championship. In the next group, we have Denny Hamlin and Rick Stouse Jr. Rick Stouse Jr. used to be in the playoffs. Ain't no more. Denny Hamlin made the playoffs last year. And did not was not in the playoffs for too long. And he did not even make it this year. Rick Stouse Jr. was lap number 1. Now, photo finish, Denny Hamlin's going to be lap number 2. One more lap. Denny Hamlin is going to beat Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Denny Hamlin is going to have a chance in Las Vegas. He is going to advance to the next round. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is not. He's going to lose hope. He is not going to advance to the next round. In the last group, we have Harrison Burton, who won the recent Las Vegas race yesterday morning, and that's what locked himself into the playoffs, alongside Riley Herbst. Riley Herbst, I believe, is going possibly driving to 31 next year. I don't know. But that doesn't matter right now. Harrison Burton, past playoff driver, who seems to be really strong at Las Vegas for some reason, leads lap number 1. And photo finish, Riley Herbst is going to surprisingly lead lap 2. One more lap, one last group. Riley Herbst in the 71 is going to beat Harrison Burton in a photo finish. Surprisingly, luck for Riley Herbst. He's going to advance to the next round. It's something about that 71 car. And Harrison Burton loses hope in Las Vegas after being so strong last time. He is not going to advance to the next round. Poor Harrison Burton. Let's get on to session number 2. Now, this is going to decide the second playoff driver to not make the championship. In group number 1, Kyle Busch, playoffs, and William Byron, playoffs. If Busch wins, Byron is out. If Byron wins, Busch is out. And this is where we kind of reach the climax, basically. Yeah, story's kind of we're reaching the climax. Things are starting to get excited. Is Kyle Busch going to make it, or is William Byron going to make it? Oh, let's see who wins the round. Well, let's see who's going to win. Let's go decide who's going to make it. Oh, William Byron. His car's completely got out loose and jumped the start. All right. Kyle Busch leads lap number 1. Kyle Busch on the birds. And photo finish. William Byron leads lap number 2. One more lap. One more chance. William Byron or Kyle Busch. Oh! It was too close to call. Byron was going to put Busch into the wall, which he succeeded after they crossed it. That was a photo finish. Who got that there? Who got the win right at the line? Let's take a look. That's finish. It's pretty clear. By just a foot, Kyle Busch beat William Byron to it. William Byron loses hope in Las Vegas and is going to lose hope at the championship. William Byron is not going to advance along with his Hendrick teammate of Alex Bowman. Kyle Busch is going to have a chance. Actually, he is going to have a chance at the championship later today because Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, Brad Keselowski, and Bubba Wallace are officially your championship 4. Things are about to get spicy. Let's see who's going to win. And you know where. Because Kyle Busch is going to advance to the next round, which puts William Byron. And plus, William Byron will have been out anyway because we just got noted that he really wanted the championship, so he went to put Busch into the wall, but it's just too late. And the next group, we have Chase Briscoe and Chase Elliott. Chase Briscoe, playoffs, and Chase Elliott. The Chases. So yes, our championship 4 has been decided. It's Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, Brad Keselowski, and Bubba Wallace. So Bubba Wallace will have a shot at the championship. Oh, what? Oh, playoff driver Chase Briscoe is going to lose it. He is not going to advance. And Chase Elliott is going to advance to the next round. In the next group, we have Brad Keselowski, playoffs, and Bubba Wallace, playoffs. 2 drivers who have been announced to make the championship. Oh, that's the second took for a Ford playoff car. That's the second took for a Ford playoff car. And this time it's Brad Keselowski flipping upside down at the end of the ramp. He loses hope in Las Vegas. His last time in Castle Worldwide is lost. He is not going to get a win today in Las Vegas. It's going to be Bubba Wallace is going to advance to the next round. Whew, my back is killing me. Yes, I believe these are paint schemes from the last time, but I'm not sure. In the next group, we have Eric Jones and Daniel Suarez. So we're done with the playoff drivers. Onto our next round. The only playoff drivers that were made in this whole entire race is Kyle Busch and Bubba Wallace. Daniel Suarez leads lap number 1. But choke for Daniel Suarez at the end of the round. Give me Eric Jones lap number 2. Eric Jones is going to ram the camera to lead lap number 3. Daniel didn't even make it anyways. So Daniel's going to lose up in Las Vegas. He is not going to advance to the next round. Because Eric Jones is going to have hope in Las Vegas. He's going to advance to the next round. In the next group, we have Austin Cindric and Austin Dillon. The Austins. Let's see who's going to win it. Austin Dillon leads lap 1 and a huge choke at the end of the ramp for Austin Cindric. He is going to lose hope in Las Vegas. He is out. He will not advance. Hope for Austin Dillon. He's going to advance to the next round. And in the next group, we have Ross Chastain and Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell leads lap number 1. Christopher Bell, who sidetracks Ross Chastain off the ramp, leads lap number 2. Oh, I'm ramming the camera. It's going to be Christopher Bell leading lap number 3. So that's 20 car. It's just dominating. In Las Vegas, Christopher Bell is going to advance to the next round. And hope is lost for Ross Chastain. He is not going to advance to the next round. In the next group. And, in the next group. It's an ordinary group. Joey Logano and Corey LaJoie. Ordinary. And I mean ordinary group. Joey Logano wanted a chance at the playoffs because Rainey Herzmendez signed up for the 22 for the next season. He lost after Darlington, so he is out of the playoffs, so he's not going to win a championship. So Joey Logano leads lap number 1. And gonna ignore me. Thank you, Lord. No one was watching. But people can go back and watch. So just ignore me or my butt or my back or whatever y'all saw. But Joey Logano leads us. And after the finish, it's once again Joey Logano. Joey Logano is going to lead, or is going to advance to the next round. And hope is all over for Corey LaJoie. He's not going to advance. Now, I'm not surprised Logano beat LaJoie. Not surprised at all. In the next group. Oh, God. Camera's gone. In the next group, we have Martin Truex Jr. and Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick leads lap number 1. Oh, ramming the camera. Tyler Reddick's going to lead lap number 2. I try my best to have the cars not ram the camera, but it just happens. And Tyler Reddick is going to have a chance in Las Vegas. He is going to advance to the next round. It is Tyler Reddick and Martin Truex Jr. loses hope in Las Vegas. He is not going to advance. And then the last group before we go on to our next session. So our next session is going to have a group of 3, so I can tell you all that. And our next session, an odd group once again, and that is Denny Hamlin and Riley Herbst. Let's see. Because Riley Herbst is going to lead lap number 1, so that could lead to a lot. Riley Herbst is going to lead lap number 2. Denny Hamlin's going to be down completely sideways. Riley Herbst is going to have a fast 71 Chevrolet. Well, Mustangs, whatever you want it. Depends on who's driving it. So this is a Mustang. The 71 Mustang is going to have hope in Las Vegas. He's going to join the last session group or whatever. And Denny Hamlin's going to lose hope in Las Vegas. He is not going to advance. And on to, I believe, the third or second to last session. Kyle Busch, playoffs, and Chase Elliott. Oh! Okay, y'all definitely saw my face. Ignore whenever y'all see my face or anything. I've already given y'all a face reveal anyway, so. What the? Oh. Oh, you heard the rabbits. Okay. Okay, yeah, Kyle Busch leads lap number 1. Chase Elliott, he jumped the start. Dude. Okay, Elliott, dude. He's jumping to start, my dude. Kyle Busch is going to lead lap 2. Now, I realize these are Radican's favorite drivers, so I hope they don't get into any feud. Kyle Busch is going to lead all 3 laps. Something about this 8 car, this makes him really fast. Because Kyle Busch, after winning Texas, he will advance to the next session. And Chase Elliott loses hope in Las Vegas. In the next group, we have Bubba Wallace, Playoffs, and Eric Jones. Bubba Wallace leads lap number 1. Oh, a choke off the ramp. It would have been Eric Jones, but there's a choke off the ramp. Bubba Wallace leads lap 2. Oh, ramming the camera. Bubba Wallace is going to lead lap number 3. So Bubba Wallace is going to have hope in Las Vegas. He is going to advance to the next session. And we have Eric Jones. He loses hope in Las Vegas. What is all of this stuff? Must be things on the car. Eric Jones is going to lose hope in Las Vegas. He is not going to advance. Before I get back up there. And the next group, we have Austin Dillon and Christopher Bell. Austin Dillon is going to lead lap 1 and a photo finish with Christopher Bell. Oh, huge choke at the end of the wheel. Oh, poor Austin Dillon, and I'm going to say poor Airborne because Airborne really wanted Dillon to win that. I know he did. And just lost hope, a huge choke at the end of the ramp. Austin Dillon loses hope in Las Vegas. He is not going to advance. Christopher Bell is going to have hope in Las Vegas. He's going to advance to the next round. And so this is the third to last session. Our next session is the second to last. And in the next group, we've got Joey Logano and Tyler Reddick, who is going to make it into the second to last round. Because we are trying to see who is going to win the championship. Or who's going to win. Joey Logano at least lap 1, followed by Riley Herbst and Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick. Okay, y'all saw basically this again. Riley Herbst leads lap 2, followed by Tyler Reddick, and choke at the end of the ramp for Joey Logano. He barrel rolls. Joey Logano is not going to advance. He loses hope in Las Vegas. Poor Pulse Racer because Joey Logano is out. 2 more drivers left. Riley Herbst, Tyler Reddick, who's going to advance to the next round. Tyler Reddick is going to advance to the next round. Tyler Reddick is going to advance to the next round in Las Vegas. Tyler Reddick joins his Toyota teammate Christopher Bell in our second to last session. And Riley Herbst has been fast all day long, loses hope in Las Vegas. He is not going to advance. And it's time for our second to last session. In group number 1, we have Kyle Busch, Playoffs, and Bubba Wallace, Playoffs. Who's going to make it? Kyle Busch or Bubba Wallace? Because Kyle Busch in a really close photo finish is going to lead lap 1. Bubba Wallace is going to lead lap 2. Is Kyle Busch going to have a fast enough car, or is it going to be Bubba Wallace? And it's Kyle Busch in the photo finish with Bubba Wallace. Kyle Busch is going to advance to the last round. He has hope in Las Vegas. Bubba Wallace loses hope in Las Vegas. He is not going to advance to the next round. Now, Kyle Busch, the only playoff driver left in the race. Something is fast with that 8 car. Kyle Busch, the only playoff driver left in the race, is going to advance to the last round. And then the last group before our last round to see who our winner in Las Vegas is going to be. It's Christopher Bell and Tyler Reddick. 3 laps. Who's going to win it? Christopher Bell has not a strong car. So has Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick gets flipped upside down by Christopher Bell right at the line. And Tyler Reddick, lap number 1. Tyler Reddick's going to lead lap number 2. And the finish, it's Christopher Bell. He is going to have hope in Las Vegas. He is going to have a duel with Kyle Busch to see who our winner is. And then Tyler Reddick, after being so fast today, is going to lose hope in Las Vegas. He is not going to advance. In the last round, last group, Kyle Busch, playoffs, and Christopher Bell. Here we go. Kyle Busch and Christopher Bell both flip upside down, but Kyle Busch is going to lead lap 1. And he's going to finish lap 1 upside down. Christopher Bell just flipped for a split second. He hit the camera and flipped back onto his wheels. Christopher Bell leads lap number 2. Who is going to win in Las Vegas? Can Christopher Bell get his first career win? Or is Kyle Busch going to get it? Kyle Busch in a photo finish is going to go back-to-back. He's going to win in Las Vegas, his 3rd career NASCAR Kinder Cup Series win, and Christopher Bell loses hope. He is not going to advance because, as we all know, Kyle Busch is going to burn it down as he is going to win in Las Vegas. And as we all know, our championship 4 is Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace, Chase Briscoe, and Brad Keselowski. They are going to go at it for the championship. This is everybody's first time in the championship. And who is going to win it? Championship is in 15 minutes.